Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at the Stepdle puzzle. On this day in 1951, the actress Angelica Houston was born. Now, one of her most famous roles was as the mother, Morticia Addams, in the Addams Family. So I'm going to be using some characters from the Addams Family as my starting guesses. Now, obviously, that doesn't give me many choices. So we're going to start with Pugs, which is short for Pugsley, of course, but Pugs has the advantage of actually being a word. What it gives me for you. That is an interesting clue. The E is correct, but not in the correct place. It's got to be feud, surely. Wow, that was surprisingly quick. We will move on to Thing. Everyone's favourite character, surely. Gives me the H and the I in the correct position. So let's try and chime in with some new letters. All of which are wrong, right. I mean, it could be wimp, but I don't really want to go for that. In fact, no, whiff is what I was actually meaning. It can't be wimp because it doesn't have an H in. I don't want to go for whiff because I don't want to duplicate the F, but I will go for whirl. Let's give this a whirl. Oh, we do get the W. Is it going to have to be whiff? No. See, that's why I didn't go for the duplicated F. Should have listened to myself. It's got to be a Z phone. No. Oh, this has gone downhill very quickly. It's whisk. Always go for the word that doesn't duplicate a letter. I should have got that 2 guesses sooner. That's very frustrating. Anyway, we will move on with cousin it. Gives me 2 correct letters, both vowels. So it's not an ing ending. We're probably not going to use the E because it's not going to be boiled because we can't have the O in second. So if it is an ED or an ER ending, then we're kind of running out of positions for the I and the O. I suppose it could be violet. Let's try that. I told you there wouldn't be an E. Why do I never listen to myself? Oh dear, at least the I is in the correct place. So, can't be window, but it could be something along those lines, couldn't it? An OW ending? What else could it be? I mean, the O feels like it has to be 4th or 5th. An OR ending is another possibility. But I mean, we've ruled out a bunch of common consonants, and with the I and the O aren't exactly the most common of vowels. So it feels like there can't be too many things that are still possible. Even Nimrod isn't possible anymore. We've ruled out the N. What is a sensible thing to go for? It can't even be something like cuboid with an OID ending because the I can't be 5th. I know we would have to use the I in second anyway, but it can't be that ending. So that still begs the question of what can it be? Big dog. That's what it can be. That is not one word. I have got no idea what this word could be. What can that first letter be? That's the real question. I have no idea. I might just have to go for one of those guesses that can't possibly be correct. I really hate doing that, but I might just have to go for 5 new letters or 6 new letters, depending on whether I can think of a word that uses 6 new letters. I suppose I could try and work out or test whether it is an OW ending. How about... The trouble is, can I think of a word that uses an OW ending and also uses 4 other different letters that I haven't used? Because I can only think of marrow and barrow and farrow and harrow. And they all duplicate a letter, clearly. Let's just go for marrow. Oh, it's mirror. We've got tripled R's, so it wasn't an O or W ending after all, but marrow actually worked out incredibly well, didn't it? Even if I'd thought of mirror, I'm not sure if I've gone for it, because tripling the R. Anyway, don't like to do things like that, unless it turns out to be correct. Right, we will end with Festers, as in Uncle Fester. I've cheated and pluralised it, but what are you going to do about it? Oh, you're going to give me loads of greys. I knew that using a duplicated E and a duplicated S would be a bad idea for one time that the answer doesn't have either of those letters. So we'll try trading them in for some new letters. Wow. We still haven't got any of the right vowels. It's got to be an O-U-G-H-T ending, hasn't it? So it's got to be brought. Oh, that's annoying. It can't be drought. Brought? That's much less common than brought. That's a little bit annoying. I should have saved one guess there, and I should have saved a couple of guesses on the 5-letter one, but that wasn't particularly quick. I really struggled on the 6-letter one. I think that was quite a difficult one. The others, not so much. Anyway, that is the Stepdle puzzle. We got through it with 3 guesses left in hand, as you can see at the top. Thank you for watching, and now go and celebrate Wednesday. Bye for now.